The currency of choice, how financial independence transforms Black women's lives. I recently had the privilege of interviewing Hephzibah Beulah, a revolutionary force in the financial empowerment landscape for Black women. To call her merely a financial advisor would be like calling Beyonce just a singer. Hephzibah has dedicated her life to dismantling the invisible chains of financial dependency that have silently bound generations of Black women. Her work transcends spreadsheets and investment portfolios. She's architecting freedom, one woman at a time. Through her program, she's helped thousands of Black women reclaim their financial power, transforming not just bank accounts, but entire family legacies. Our conversation left me thinking about something profound that kept me awake for nights afterward. Money isn't just currency, it's the currency of choice. When we talk about financial independence for Black women, we're not discussing abstract concepts or theoretical frameworks. We're talking about the raw transformative power to say no to situations that diminish us, the ability to walk away from tables where we are undervalued, the freedom to build lives aligned with our deepest values rather than our most immediate needs. This isn't abstract theory. This is about real women making real decisions every single day that shape not just their lives, but the lives of generations to come. Think about it for a moment. How many of us have stayed in jobs where we were undervalued, overlooked, or outright disrespected because we couldn't afford to leave? How many have remained in relationships that no longer served our highest good because financial entanglement made separation seem impossible? How many dreams have we deferred, businesses unlaunched, and degrees unpursued, moves unmade because financial insecurity clipped our wings before we could even spread them? Too many, far, far too many. As Hephzibah emphasized during our conversation, financial independence fundamentally changes what Black women are willing to accept in both personal and professional relationships. It transforms the calculation from what must I tolerate to what do I choose? That shift from necessity to choice isn't just significant, it's revolutionary. But here's the uncomfortable truth: financial independence doesn't just happen. It's not bestowed upon us. It's not inherited for most of us. It's built deliberately and consistently through knowledge and action, through commitment and community. During our interview, Hephzibah identified three critical pillars for Black women seeking financial independence. First, understanding that financial independence creates freedom of choice. Second, recognizing that financial literacy forms the essential foundation. And third, acknowledging that community support and education serve as powerful catalysts. Let me share with you what these principles look like in practice, not in theory, but in the real world where real change happens. Consider Angel Reese, WNBA player for the Chicago Sky. Many know her for her athletic prowess, but her impact extends far beyond the basketball court. Partnering with Magic Johnson, yes, that Magic Johnson, she launched the Wealth Playbook program for high school seniors in Baltimore with a special focus on empowering young women. Why? Because Reese recognized a critical gap. Many teenagers, particularly young Black women, enter adulthood without understanding how to manage money effectively. This creates cycles of debt and dependency that can take years, sometimes generations, to overcome. The program brings professional financial expertise directly to students through a partnership with Merrill Lynch. It offers a 4 session curriculum covering fundamentals like budgeting, understanding credit, investment strategies, and long term wealth building. Students at St. Francis Academy, Reese's alma mater, gained practical knowledge about taking control of their financial futures, creating a foundation for independence before graduation. The initiative's first session was described as filled with energy, knowledge, and purpose, where students learned essential financial skills in an engaging environment. This isn't just a program, it's the start of a movement addressing the alarming low rates of financial literacy among teenagers, particularly in underserved communities. What's powerful about this example is how it demonstrates the importance of starting early. Financial independence isn't achieved overnight. It's cultivated through consistent education and practice, ideally beginning before the patterns of financial dependency have a chance to take root. But what about those of us who are already established in our careers? How do we build financial independence when we're juggling professional demands, family responsibilities, and community commitments? This brings me to another powerful example Hephzibah shared during our conversation. Shahara El Wooten led an interactive workshop specifically designed for Black women in data science to help them align their values with financial goals and transform their money mindset. This addresses a surprising but common challenge. Many professional Black women, even those in well paying technical fields, struggle with connecting their career success to long term financial independence and wealth building. The workshop focused on shifting participants' money mindset and creating practical strategies to align their values with concrete financial goals. Participants gain tools to take control of their financial futures while staying true to their personal values and priorities. As Black women continue to make strides in technical fields like data science, there's a growing recognition that career advancement must be paired with financial empowerment to create true independence. By targeting professional Black women in a specific field, the workshop demonstrated how financial independence education can be tailored to specific career contexts, making it more relevant and immediately applicable. This example highlights something crucial. Financial independence isn't one size fits all. The path looks different depending on your career, your community, and your personal circumstances. What matters is finding resources and support systems that speak directly to your reality. When we talk about financial independence for Black women, Hephzibah noted during our interview, we must recognize that it's not just about accumulating wealth. It's about aligning that wealth with our values and using it to create the lives we truly desire. This brings me to the third example, which explores financial independence through the lens of entrepreneurship and self care. Morgan, a financial educator, created a program specifically focused on retirement planning and wealth building strategies for Black women entrepreneurs. This addresses a common challenge. Black women entrepreneurs often focus intensely on building their businesses, but may neglect personal financial planning, particularly for long term needs like retirement. What made this program unique was its approach. It began with a meditation dedicated to Black women entrepreneurs, the visionaries, the builders, the dreamers, before transitioning into practical wealth building strategies tailored to their unique needs. Participants gained both emotional support and practical tools to ensure their entrepreneurial journeys include personal financial security and independence. Recognizing that financial independence is a form of self care, the program positioned wealth building as an essential part of holistic well being for Black women business owners. By framing financial independence as self care, the program helped shift participants' perspective on wealth building from an optional business activity to an essential personal practice. This example illuminates something profound. Financial independence isn't just practical, it's deeply personal and emotional. It requires us to examine our relationship with money, with success, and with our own worth. As Maya Angelou once said, you may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. This wisdom applies perfectly to the journey toward financial independence. There will be setbacks, there will be mistakes, there will be moments when the goal seems impossibly distant. But persistence, consistent, determined action ultimately creates transformation. During our conversation, Hephzibah emphasized that knowledge without action creates little change. That's why she encourages every Black woman to commit to taking one concrete step toward financial independence this week. This could be setting up an automatic transfer to a savings account you don't touch, scheduling time to review your current budget and identify areas where you can redirect money toward investments, researching financial literacy resources specifically designed for Black women, or having an honest conversation with yourself about any financial dependencies that might be limiting your choices. The key is not just gaining knowledge, but taking immediate action, no matter how small, toward greater financial independence. As we navigate this journey, community becomes essential. When we witness other Black women achieving financial independence, it becomes more tangible for us. Their strategies become our roadmap, their success becomes our possibility. In a world where talented Black women are too often handed pink slips while underperforming men receive golden parachutes, building our own financial security isn't just smart, it's revolutionary. It's a declaration that we value ourselves enough to create safety nets of our own design. Let me be clear. Financial independence won't solve every challenge Black women face. It won't erase systemic inequities or eliminate discrimination, but it does create breathing room, space to make choices based on our highest values rather than our most immediate needs. So I challenge you today, look at your financial life with clear eyes and an open heart. Where are you dependent? Where are you free? What one step can you take right now, not tomorrow, not next week, but today toward greater financial independence? Because this journey isn't just about money, it's about dignity, it's about choice, it's about creating the conditions for a life lived on your own terms. The path to financial independence may not be easy, but as we've learned from Hephzibah Beulah's powerful insights, it is absolutely possible. And more than that, it's necessary. For when Black women achieve financial independence, we don't just change our own circumstances, we change the expectations for generations to come. We create new possibilities, we establish new norms. And in doing so, we don't just build wealth, we build legacy. We don't just secure our own futures, we transform what's possible for every Black woman who comes after us. The question isn't whether you can afford to pursue financial independence. The question is, can you afford not to?